Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end. Back. We'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at midfield. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's the second down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the Gators moving quickly down the field here.
Boy, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air. It's Lagway. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Timeout is... Defense, that's their first of the half. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
The Sooners are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Ball handed off.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Single back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Gets set up here. It's third down. To throw. It's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
Oh, the ball on the ground.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. That's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's an option look. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw. It's Lagway. There's a shot toward the end zone. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Launching it downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
This will likely be the last play of the half. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the sack. Lets it go as he's being hit. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
3 guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets some space around the 30. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Touchdown, Florida. They will claim the second half lead.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for a gap. It's Sawchuk. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense. Third down coming up after that running play. And the runner takes off to his right. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Oklahoma. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handoff from the shotgun.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He hands it off from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Throw to the corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. And the Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Makes the catch downfield. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. Will he score here? Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. It's an easy job for the play call, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Mitchell. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Handoff heading left. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Sawchuk. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. We've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's a first down for the offense.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And now the running back's got it again. Got space, looking to score. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And now the critical extra point attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
That return backfires on them. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
The Gators offense retakes the field. How do you play this now? Do you call it conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run moves the ball to the 16. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Good enough for first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Across the 40. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll hand it off. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Florida.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. We love to see a game come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.